Are you reactive or proactive to your technology? Does your smartphone work for you or you are a slave to your smartphone? Hello, my name is Pooja Nitin Porwal. I'm a career growth coach and an IT professional. Today, we are going to see how we can make the technology work for us so that we create a digital well-being in our lives and don't let the technology distract us so that we build focus and then the focus can help us do some really good work. Okay, so let's dive right in. So I'm sure all of you must be working with emails, right? And on an average, the statistics suggest that all of us receive at least 100 emails per day. And 70% of those people check as and when the notification pops up on their machine. Okay, so we check them almost as and when they are received. And the research suggests that we get distracted for at least 70 seconds when we move from the task that we are currently working on to check on the email. So 70 emails into 70 seconds equal to 4900 seconds, which translates to 82 minutes. So 82 minutes in your workday for just 70 emails, wherein you are distracted and not completely focused on your work. If you're somebody who is pro at multitasking, then this may come as a surprise for you that multitasking is a myth. I have already created a separate video on it. And multitasking is nothing but task switching. And when you switch a task, you actually may need up to 23 minutes to refocus. And this is a long amount of time if we could consider 8 to 9 hours work day, right? So just to see and have some level of self-assessment, let's do a habit inventory with this video today. So the first thing that you would do is check all the notifications that you have on your phone. Okay, you would find them in the settings for both Android and Apple. There may be a little different path, but if you Google, you will find it. Check every notification that you get today and figure out, do you really need that notification? Okay. The majority of time, you don't need all the notification, you may need some. And I personally prefer to not be disturbed by the apps on my phone. So have only notifications which are from humans and not from the technology itself. So that can be a loose thumb rule that you can follow, and disable all the notifications that are not serving you. Second thing to check is how many tabs you have open on your browser. Because when you have multiple tabs open on your browser, your focus gets divided. Let's say if you open the browser to check on something specific and then you see 20 other tabs on your browser, you may have a tendency or curiosity to look through some of the other tabs to see what information that they have or what is it that you have kept it open for, which further fuels your distraction. So you can actually use some of the free extensions that are available in the market and get a limit on the number of tab that you can keep open. Third thing, what apps do you use most and how long? This is something that you can get from digital well-being option on your phone. So that option will tell you how much time you're spending on each application. And that would also tell you how much of it is really productive and how much of it is just stupid entertainment. Another factor that makes us binge watch stuff is autoplay. So maybe just turn off the autoplay feature on your YouTube or even your OTT applications. And that should basically give you a moment to think whether you want to watch the next episode or you want to get back to something more important. If you're somebody who loves gaming and social media, and I'm not somebody who likes to take away all the joy in life, right? So if it is something that you really enjoy and want to spend time, maybe set up time limiters on these applications. So maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours, whatever amount of time you can spare on these, have that time limiter and don't access them beyond that particular time. So these are some of the things that you need to check. And I have already given you countermeasures to make it better for you immediately. Now let's see how your environment actually helps to either stay distracted or stay focused. So as they say, our environment is more powerful than our willpower. So you can have hell amount of willpower, but if your environment is not conducive of whatever you're supposed to be doing, your willpower would fade in when the time comes, and you would succumb to the distractions. So first thing to be mindful of how many devices you have in the vicinity. Even if the device is switched off and turned over so that the screen is not visible, only the back of it is visible, it is still something that impacts your EQ and IQ. And this is proven, I'm not kidding it. You can try it out. Switch off your smartphone, keep it besides your laptop in in a way that the back camera is facing you and the screen is upside down, facing your table, and see how many times you really look at your phone. Even if there is nothing happening on it, it's a dead device for now. So how do we resolve this? First thing first, have low tech zones. So having mobile phone on your bedside actually makes you look through your phone. It can be work related, it can be entertainment, it can be chatting up with friends, it can be anything. But then if you have it truly accessible right besides you, you are going to look through it. So maybe have your bedroom as a low tech zone. Lock in your phone for recharging at night rather than looking through it after whatever is your bedtime, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 12 p.m. Second thing, don't keep your mobile besides your laptop. If you are working, you're working. Keep it maybe in your drawer or even behind your laptop if you do not have any dedicated space, so that it's not in your visual vicinity. Also, while dining, do you still need your mobile phone? Can you focus on your food or the people you are dining with? So these are the places that can become your low tech zone or no tech zone. Second thing, reduce the number of apps that you keep open on each device. So move whatever is very, very important to you, whatever you access on a regular basis, which is not serving as too much of a distraction to your home screen, and rest everything need to move to the second or the third screen of your phone. Limit open tabs as I had suggested. You can use add in like X tab, and with that you can limit it to whatever number is optimum for you. Generally, 5 is a good one. A few more things that you can do to avoid digital multitasking is be in control of your technology. It can be an extremely empowering thing rather than being a slave to it. So, whenever you wake up in the morning, be very purposeful about your time. You can maybe access certain apps, like if you are meditating as soon as you wake up in the morning, then you can use the app on your phone to meditate, but be very mindful and very disciplined about it. Don't look at anything else on your phone. If possible, don't look at your phone till you are at your work. Okay, so all your morning hours basically are to focus on yourself. Harvard studies have suggested that the first hour of your day, the way you spend it, actually sets the tone for the day. So if you wake up and look at news as soon as you wake up, and if you are looking through news which are a little disturbing, then it would keep you disturbed throughout the day. So be mindful of what you expose to yourself during the first hour after waking up. Another thing to check is which are all the apps that you keep on checking throughout the day. Now, this can most likely be your email or your chat messengers. Try to schedule these in batches. So don't check your email as soon as it is received, but then schedule specific time for it. Like I do it 3 times a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once before I log off. And that's how I manage it. I check it only in 3 batches and not as and when it is received. In fact, notifications are also switched off for my work emails. Another thing I've seen people do is using cell phones when they are driving. This is very, very dangerous. Even when you are sending a quick text, it actually at least takes you 5 seconds. And in 5 seconds, depending upon the speed at which you are driving, you can actually meet an accident. So completely avoid this. Use your phone's mode, uh, like driving mode or Zen mode, to even not receive notifications during your driving time. And schedule time of tech. Have 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hours, 20 hours, whatever is possible for you, wherein you are not going to look through tech. This can be your time with your family. This can be the time when you go in nature walks. This can be the time that you spend in solitude with your own self. And this is going to be the most productive time that you would have, believe me. And just a small reminder again here, be a human being and not a human doing. So don't fill up your day with unnecessary activities just because you are too bored. So you now know what needs to be done. Let me give you a quick plan on how you can achieve this. Okay, so choose one action from the video that you can take today. Okay, and immediately take it. For everything else, list out the complete set of actions that you need to take. Once you have listed out the actions, explore why you want to do it. What is your purpose of going forward with that particular action or that particular goal? Once you have that, check on when you will do it. So schedule it as to you'll do it after work today or early morning tomorrow or whenever that's feasible for you. Then go ahead, do it, try it out. And once you have tried it out, review after a period of time whether you can continue with the same setup or you need to change anything. In case if you need to change, go ahead, do it. If that is working well for you, that is also fine. Then there is no further change required. But then keep on reviewing it, maybe once a month or something, because we keep on adding new apps, and sometimes our environment doesn't support us, as I have already told. So if there are some things in your environment that need change, then I would suggest you take those on priority before you move to your devices. Okay, I hope this content would help you find your digital habits that can help you with focus and your well-being. If you have found this content helpful and you are able to create more focus in your life with this, then please do give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my content. Do let me know which one of these tips were the most helpful for you in comments. Would love to hear from you. And take care. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for your time today.